All right. Give me a second or two. All right. Well, as many of you probably have seen if you visited my Facebook page, you've seen this painting of the various colors in the tree and whatnot. It's fair, but I really don't like it. And I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to paint over it because I just don't like it. And since it's been varnished and everything, but acrylic can be painted over this, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. All right. So I'll take my usual 1.5 inch flat brush, and hello RV, hello Maria. So I'm going to cover over this painting because, like I said, I don't like it. Yes, I got all 3 cameras on today, or this evening. Okay. All right. So I'll get into my thick black goop paint, heavy body stuff, and I'm just going to cover it up. No fuss, no muss. I don't particularly care for it. Every time I look at it, it disturbs me, so I will just brush right over it. You can paint over a varnished painting with acrylic paint, sure can. It's just another surface. When it dries, you'll never tell anything's back was on there anyway, depending how thick the previous paint was. Okay. I don't necessarily have to keep it black either. Once it dries, you can coat it with whatever color you feel. Alright, so it doesn't matter. It's just convenient for me to just do it all in black. It's totally covered. No big deal. The only thing right now is actually literally letting it dry. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm in my room. Here it's 86 degrees. Alright. And, there you go. Other than the fact that you see some of this, which is the raised paint, but it's not going to matter when it's all said and done. Alright. Now, since I usually don't have this camera on very often, I tend to look up at the monitor. Alright. Switch the microphone. Oh, I forgot. Actually, yeah, I did forget. Alright, let me see if I can do this right. My bad. Okay, how about now? You should be able to hear me quite fine. I'll say it all over again. This is probably, 12 by 14, I think, canvas panel. I didn't like the painting, so I covered it all in black. Even though the painting was varnished, you can still paint right over it. All right, I got to wait for it to dry, obviously. And I don't have this camera on too much, so I tend to look up at the monitor, which is directly above it. So if you see me looking up, even though I'm looking in this direction, it's because I'm used to looking at the monitor instead of the camera to talk directly to you guys. All right. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? All right. Yeah, because I have not been on the live and I haven't touched this stuff, it takes me a second to remember what the hell I'm doing. All right. And now that I am hooked up and sitting here, and I got the TV on for background noise, but this dude is screaming. So now I gotta go and turn that down because I don't talk very loud and he's easily overpowering me. So But that's what happens when you know. So hold on for a second. It does agitate the hell out of me when I have to get up and go through those changes, but it is what it is. I don't particularly care for having a totally silent room when I'm painting. Some kind of background noise settles me. So, no, it's just the host of a vlog show. He likes to take songs and rearrange them according to whatever subject he's talking about. He's actually quite humorous. Literally got to watch paint dry. This has got to dry before I go on. So if anybody got any questions, now's the time to ask them. Just gonna look, it looks kind of dark on my, actually it just looks dark in general because black background, black canvas. So yeah, I think mine's is the sister chair. Came off the factory this way. I was standing behind Ben in the line. I do tighten up the bolts, but you know, it happens. It's, you know, I keep saying that I'm going to tighten them up. It only takes less than 3 minutes, but I forget, you know. So you're going to hear a lot of the squeaking until I think about actually doing it. I guess it's just not really high on my priorities to fix. It took 4 years just to put the rest of the blinds up, you know. I got 16 windows that surround me, and I had 14 windows covered, or 12. I put the other 2 up. Actually, one of them didn't really work. I had to throw it in the garbage. And the other one tore. I had to throw that in the garbage. So I got 2 windows with no blinds, but it's okay. They're in front of the keyboards. And early in the morning, the direct sunlight comes right through those 2 windows, so it's all good. Paint does dry slower when you watch it because it's vindictive. You know, the thing about panel boards is that they're kind of they're kind of heavy, and tape doesn't really stick to them well, especially when the room warms up. So now I got to get this painting before it falls and make an extremely disturbing noise and crush all of my boxes down below. Everything's happening at once when the camera rolls. When I'm not in here, nothing happens at all. Okay, I can see right now that this is not gonna work. And the wall is actually, it's cement. So I guess I won't be taping anything to that wall. None of the tape sticks to it. So, oh well. Tell Jim I said hello. I don't even know what I'm going to paint, but I am going to paint something. It's going to take a minute. Yes, paint does dry slower when you watch it. Like I say, it's vindictive. If you're not paying attention to it, it dries in 6 minutes. But when you're watching it, it dries in 35. All right, thank you. I bored the dog so much he's drinking his water. So he'll slurp up a gallon. I have 3 tablets, and one tablet seems to get the notifications later than the others. But I got the other ones on silent. One I don't. Wrong pen, of course it is. Let's do that again. Then I got one tablet that's old as dirt, but it shows video perfectly. But it takes a different format. Yeah, Bluto used to do that. He used to empty out a water bowl in one sitting. He doesn't do it much anymore. Not like that. I can guarantee you he's going to do that again once it really heats up later on in a couple months. He doesn't do the heat very well, so we got to pop an air conditioner in here for him more than us. He gets way too warm. So nobody has any questions? Because I'm not the most talkative person on the planet. I'm still thinking on what to do. I tend to do a lot of special effects paintings. Or, like the painting with all the tape and, just silly stuff like that. Sometimes I should just regularly paint something normal-ish. Yeah, for a short-haired dog, my dog does enjoy the snow. It doesn't bother him. We could be out for a minute. It doesn't faze him. He enjoys it. So, yeah. Oh, Lord. This stuff is still tacky. I really want, I can get some colors prepared. Like I said, I don't know what the heck I'm going to paint. I guess I could try something. I can try it at least. I can try it out. I'll do it all freehand. Maybe it'll come out okay, maybe it won't, but we'll try it. Let's put this to where the camera can pick it up at. I guess I'll start it right here. I'll use the Grumbacher paint today. Why not? I do have a pretty healthy tube of mixing white, which I really, truly can't stand. Can I put that here? No, I got to put it right here where you can see it. Mixing white, horrible. It is good. It has its purposes, but it's just raggedy. It's horrible. I don't care for it. I think I'll use a little bit of Prussian blue today. I think I'm gonna buy a large tube of Prussian. I should buy large tubes of the colors that I usually use the most. That would be wise. You would figure, right? All right. Let's see here. I'm really surprised I'm not flagged, but it depends if how well this mic picks up the TV, because the guy that's on TV is not politically correct at all. But he's very entertaining, nonetheless. That is CAD red medium. Yep, CAD red medium hue. I would show show you the other red, but I don't have it. No, I do have it. Here it is. This is it. I particularly like this red. I don't use it enough. I'll put it right here, right beside it. That's alizarin crimson right there. Okay. Very deep red. Oh, you took notes on the flower. All right. I guess I can sketch this out. Like I say, it might come out okay. It might not. Who knows? But I'll sketch it out real quick here. I'll just take a little bit of white. We'll water it down a little bit. The paint is somewhat tacky. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, and plus I gotta pick her up at 9:30 and I would like to be done with this by then, but we'll see. I'm gonna do this freehand, you know. All right, and we'll pop off a circle right up around in here somewhere. All right, I don't do too many of these. I'm going to have to, because I've been asked to do something. I've been asked to do something and paint for a the heck you call it? It's an awards dinner, all right. And they want me to paint live while it's going on. I got 2.5 hours to do it, and then they want me to sell some of the stuff. So the first time they've asked me, I said yes. So I gotta get. I mean, I can sell what I have. I got hundreds of paintings, but I can do some that's pretty much conducive to the award show. So I can probably, you know, do a little bit of that, and I probably will go that route. Okay. Like I say, I just sketch out something really quick here, like that. And, cute little shoey things there. Some little kid here. Doesn't have to be super anatomically correct. It's just a little cartoon little girl. All right. Let's see. I'll sketch her out here. Give her a little girly chin. Oh. See, I just sketch it out just to see. Obviously, all the details will be added later. Blah blah blah. You guys know how it is. Center line would be here, so her hair would be something like that. Put a little whatever on it and something like that. I'll brighten it up a little bit. Like I say, it's just a sketch right now. Something loose just to do. All right. Her hands would be cupped, something like that. All right, so cute little kid, blah blah blah. She got big eyeballs or whatever. She's looking up at something, who knows. All right. Hey, C-Stacks. There. With the camera I got back here, I think it's a Canon camcorder. With this one, every time you put something on a surface, all right, sometimes it's difficult for it to kind of adjust itself, especially black on black. So I gotta touch it every once in a while, and you see it sharpened up. Okay, it happens. I can probably just do her first, because what I'll put around her, we all know what it's gonna be, whatever. So I can really get her done now, just to get it started. So we'll do that. Like I say, it is kind of cartoony and cute, whimsical, whatever you want to call it. I'll put some brown right here. That should be enough, more or less. Let's get some yellow ochre. She'll be a little black child, so we'll pop a little yellow ochre. We'll mix it probably with a little white. If you put, with this brown, if you try to put white with it, it's going to turn kind of a weird gray. You got to flavor it a little bit. To do all of that. Okay, really loose type of sketch here, and I'm gonna handle it as such. I would typically use a different round of brushes, to which I don't have there in there, but it's all right. I'll mix enough of it to try to get this done as quickly as possible. But here we go. Mix enough of the color to where you don't have to keep remixing. All right, so I'm gonna try to mix almost to the point of too much. Okay, here's the lighter color. You mix that brown into that lighter color. You get the shade you're looking for her skin. All right, and once again, I'm gonna try to make enough of it so I don't have to keep going over it. All right, that should be more than enough. Like I say, quick, cartoony looking thing. We'll give her, obviously, little girl's gonna have her little puffy cheeks right here. Okay, you know, drawing children, you know, they got their little puffy cheeks, little divot for a little chin. All right, kind of round her off right in here. Okay. Where her eyes are, I'll just kind of cover those. This is why you make more than enough of the brown. You'll be going back over it again, more than likely. If you know, no matter what color the child is, you probably go back over it a few times. But this is why you use the same color. You get enough of the same color, so you don't have to keep mixing this stuff. I know where her nose is, so I'll be all right with that. Just, okay, she's cartoony, so I'll give her cartoony little eyes. Give her a little girl forehead there. Okay, her eyes, I know where her eyebrows are, so that will be all right. I'll, do where her hairline is. I'll add little subtle shadings to all of this once we get her put in here. Okay. Be a little cute kid. All children got that little narrow neck. All right, the shape of a medium tree branch. All right, so it's still easily snappable. Can I see that? It's not a good analogy, is it? Okay. She got a little bobby socks, so I'll put a little bit of her skin right here. Not too much on this one. Right here, we'll put the skin there. All right, her arms, her forearms will be, I'm gonna do her forearms there. Okay, at least her forearms, I'll do those. guess it'd be will be quick. When I do stuff like this, I don't think it's gonna really sell or whatnot. Guess what? It's this stuff that would sell. I guess it's the cute factor or whatever. Who knows? Like I say, it's really cartoonish. I know where they are. I'll shade it in once it dries. I'm using no glycerin or anything. It's basically, obviously, paint, just regular raw paint there. Okay. As it starts to dry, you'll see pockets of the black show through. This is why you use you mix a lot of the color, so you just pop it in there, make it look smooth as possible. Once again, once you get into the shading and everything, which will be relatively simple, because once again, it's a cartoon. You don't have to overly, make it overly real. I'm gonna get a little bit of the darker brown. Okay, I'll put it under these where her little neck is, red, shade that in a little bit. I'll probably shade it in a little deeper, a little darker as we go along. Okay. All right, let's kind of give her a little bit of a shadow up where her eyes would be, up over into here a little bit, because she is a young child, so she don't really have baggy eyes. Where the bridge of her nose is, we'll kind of shade that a little bit. All right. We'll get a pattern on the side of her jaw right up in here. Just fade it real quick. Like they're very subtle. All right. We're gonna give her a little cute little rosy cheek things. You just use a little bit of ochre, small touch of white, very small touch, and we'll pop that right up around here somewhere. We'll just kind of fade it. Cute little kid there. So we'll go through it really quick here. Circular. Okay. Her lips. Her lips, actually, I can make it here. I'll take a small dot of red in there. Red brown for her lips. Okay, that's dry. Tacky dry, but it's dry enough. I'll come here. Give her a little smile, a little cutesy smile. There. Okay. Bottom of her lips a little lighter. So we just use that regular red and get a little touch of brown in that regular red. A little more brown. Sometimes it's just a slight touch. Even though you put the same color brown as two different color reds, so you're going to get a different look of red there. Okay. Get a little touch of white. We'll just put all this right here. And I'm going to a lot of white. So it looks a bright pink. It's going to appear almost whitish. Okay. I'm not going to use totally like white. All right. And we'll just give her a little shine right there for her lips. Maybe a little bit up there like that. All right. Okay. Let's go with a little touch of white again. We'll put the white red in here because I want to get some kind of gray going on. So I'm going to get a little touch of green with this brown, little touch, very minute touch. And we'll get a kind of, now, you see this? You just keep stirring it. It does turn grayish. All right, now I'm going to add plenty of white in that. There we go. All right. That will more or less work with her brown skin. Get a little some more white here. This will be the whites of her eyes. So we'll paint that in real quick. Is there anybody still there? Did I scare everybody away? Okay, we'll do it this way. And we'll kind of give her a little, well, we'll do it this way. Give her a little fearful kind of a look there. All right, as you can see, when it's tacky, the paint will peel a little bit. That's just my palm print on there, but don't worry about that. I'm not. It's gonna be covered up anyway, so don't cry. Hashtag. Well, you guys know the rest. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because obviously I'm on a time limit, and you know, this painting is just me doing something besides watching TV and eating. Okay, but you guys can kind of see it work its way there. All right. I'm going to fine tune some of this. I would usually use I can't use that. I am going to use a script liner for the fine tuning. Use a little water, loosen up this paint, roll the brush around, and I just want to fine tune some edges here. Like I said, she's more cartoony than anything, so we're going to keep with that, but I still got to kind of dress it up here and still keep it somewhat neat. All right, like that. Okay, as I'm looking at her, let's get a little bit of blue over here. We'll put the blue and red. Well, blue, a little bit of brown, which is going to gray this stuff. Even though I put a lot of blue here, I'm just going to use only a little bit of that. I'm going to use a little bit of brown so I can see that color change and mix it in there pretty good. Now that I've saturated that with that blue and brown, I'll take a little bit of alizarin crimson. It's a deeper, darker red, so we're going to use that. It's going to turn almost black. You can get away with this, all right? Because when it dries, it will be, it's a really dark brown, but once it dries, it's going to be a softer looking black, really. All right, okie dokie then. We'll give her those cartoon looking eyes. Rounded, round, like so. Okay. This paint is thick. Usually people get a little nervous doing little cartoony things. Remember, this is it's a little cartoon look for a little girl. Okay, she's looking upward. All right. Okay. I like this look for her. So what I'll do is the center of her eyes, I'll keep kind of dark. All right. Something like that. There. Do the same thing up here. Come here. Almost like a weird letter C. We'll fill that in. Okay. This is cool. Just like so. Big irises. I'll just fill this one in. And you'll see what I'm going to do in a second here. All right. let's take, I like this brown. Let's see if I got enough of it. I'll give her some light brown eyes. I'm gonna get a little bit of water, loosen up the paint. Just a small touch of water, just to loosen the paint real quick. And then we'll give her some light brown eyes like this. But as you can see, the dark color that I'm using. All right, once again, it looks black. I can probably zoom in on her a little better for you guys. Let's put her right about here. There. All right. I think I used this. Just like so. Now let's say the dark part of her eyes. You see they're not really, it's not too even. So you can go back over it again. And once again, I'm just using the paint and a little bit of water because I want this stuff to dry rather quickly, all right? All right, okay. Use a little more water. I'm gonna use the tip of the brush for fine lines, and it will be the lines, the iris of her eyes. So I'll do a little bit of that. The brush can't be, okay, the brush cannot be angled down like this. You're gonna get a thicker line. Can't be angled, it gotta be perfectly straight. So it would have to be like that. All right, it can't be this way or that way. It can't be at the side. It has to be like that. All right. You get a thinner line that way. And you just kind of see how thin that is. Okay. If you got to go east, west, north, and south like that to do them, that's fine too. Okay. And since I'm using the direct tip, okay, like so. It takes practice for the details like this. Like so. Don't worry about all that. Now you can use white for a little bit of the shine in her eyeballs there. I'll just kind of pop it right there and give it a little something right around here, right there, something like that. All right, so she got a little glare in her eye there. Davey M, how you doing, sir? It's good to see you, Davey. Like I said, I don't know how many people are. Sometimes I have to refresh my chat because it freezes. All right, it's good to see you, Davey. Okay. Let's add a little more shading to her, just a touch. I'm gonna go a little bit of water because some of this is already dry. I'm gonna go with this darker color. I'm gonna just water it down a little bit, and we're just going to kind of just shade it in a little bit there, like this. It brings out her little face out a little more. Okay, I can use my finger and kind of fade that. All right, we can come all around here, darken it here, just accentuate the little cheekbones there. All right. I don't really want it too dark everywhere. Maybe a little bit underneath her lips a little. Where her nose is, which is like, she's got that cute little button nose, little kid. All right, that's just the shadow part right here. Okay. She got little little tiny girly nostrils. So we'll put a couple dots there. Using the same dark color. Maybe give her a couple of little kind of little dots. All right. We'll get a little bit of white in some of this other color, this light brown here, and we'll give her a little bit of a little light on her nose. Here, we'll bridge that little dot there. We're gonna rub some of that away there. She's got that little circular dot. I'm gonna go back into my darker color. We'll bridge the other part of her nose. She got a little button nose anyway. So up around in here. She got a little button nose right up in here. Up around here, we'll kind of bridge her nose right up in here. I'll just do it like this, and we'll bring that out a little further. I'll take some of the color that I had before and just reshape her nose. But take this color and block that area a little bit better, and put her bridge of her nose right here. And we're just filling in with the other color a little bit, like so. All right. Let's get her little eyebrows. She got little girly eyebrows. Okay, all right. Yeah, because you guys are pretty quiet. I don't have the most talkative of watchers. Oh, it's all good. Oh, okay. Starting right here. She's got a little, I'll aim her little eyebrows in this direction, just like that. So she's got a little girly curiosity looking, whatever kind of look on her face. So the eyebrows kind of go up in the middle, and they kind of come downward like that. All right, so you got that little word on her face. All right, okay. All right, let's deal with her fingers. The little cartoon fingers, they're wrapped around each other, right? So, let me think about this for 1 second. Like so. Okay. Got one going in the other direction. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let us take some more of this darker color, just like this. And what we'll do is we'll shade underneath here a little bit, just give her a little bit of dimension right in here, right? Just like that. Wipe off my brush. And right here, we'll just soften it. I just wipe the paint off the brush. And so I'm going in between the color and the blank color. It just gets rid of that hard line like that. Okay? All right. We'll go a little bit with the other color. Right up in here, we'll just give her a little bit of skin color right up here. Just a little bit like that. Because she's got this little blousey thing on, so we'll just kind of cover it this much. All right, the rest will be like, I don't know, some red polka dot dress. Who knows what, you know, some little big-headed kid wears. We'll start with that. We'll do the little polka dot dress, okay, real fast. All right, like I say, some cute little kid looking up at who knows, big dog God. I don't know what she's looking at. All right, let's go with a small flat brush. Should do the trick. We'll deal with I'm gonna go with a darker red actually. Let's go. Ugh, what is this? Looks like a baby's tooth. What is that? Get out of there. All right, let's go with this, alizarin crimson. That just looked disturbing. I don't know what that was. It might have been a I don't know, a fly or something. Okay, let's give her a little puffy looking stuff right here. Okay, I want you to see something. Alizarin crimson is transparent. You can see the white right through that. All right, it's okay. It's all right. Let's get a little bit of white. We'll pop the white in there. White will make it opaque a little more. Oh, there was another. Ugh. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Little white in the crimson, and we'll cover that back up again. Okay, see, there goes that white. It's gone. And then we'll come here and we'll kind of, actually we'll fill that out a little more like that, little ruffles, and then we'll kind of like that. All right. But you see, she's starting to flesh out there. Just a representation of the young lady in her little dressing dress. All right. Okay. Let's get some more of that, and we'll start filling in the dress here. Okay. Okay. Now remember, sometimes you're gonna, this is a black surface, you might have to repaint it. You let it dry and you go back over it again. It gives it more solid, well, a solid look. Okay, so don't worry. If it turns out kind of streaky at first, you can go back over it. Don't worry about it. All right, up in here. Okay. Once again, it's kind of a cartoony little thing, a little cutesy, whatever. All right. Okay, we'll kind of deal with her dress. I'll put little shadings in her dress and whatnot. I'll show you how to do that even with a cartoon. The shading process is still the same. Okay, a little bit of alizarin crimson, a little touch of white in there. Mix it up. Get it as close to the shade that you had before. This is a little bright. Get some more alizarin crimson, put it in there. And get that same shade back again if you can. Okay. It's only 2 colors, so it shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to do. You're just gonna have to eyeball it there. All right. All right. See? No fuss, no muss. Just block it in. I can use a bigger brush. Yes, I could. I won't, but I could. It's all right because I'll use a bigger brush. I'll use a 1/2 inch to smooth everything out when I go back over it again. So don't worry about that. Right now I'm just filling it all in. Okay, so don't worry. And once again, even though it's a little cartoon girl, the shading process, drawing the pleats and whatnot, it's the same thing as you would do the pleats of a flower. All right, it's the same difference. All right, same thing. .23, I got an hour. Yeah, we got plenty of time, I think. If not, I'll stop it and I'll come back and finish it off. But I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be a-okay. Don't worry about all the little streaks and what you see that's going on. Don't worry about that. Nobody has any questions. You guys are really, really quiet. You can almost give a guy a complex. Not really. All right, let's get a thicker brush if I have one. It doesn't look like I have one handy that I can mess with. I'm looking, and I'm failing. I'll use this guy. This will be okay. So I'm gonna give her some. I guess I can make her. Ironically, Cad Red, not too. It's not. Cad Red is not very. Not very transparent at all, as you can see. Alizarin is. Cad is not. Put her cartoon shoes in there, right up around here. Here's the back of her shoes. Give it a little circle there. All right. Her little clogs. We'll curve the clogs around like that. We'll shape them and round them off. Don't worry about that right now. Just blocking them in. All right, looks like she's got a club foot, but she's all right. She'll be all right. Okay. Give it more of a curve here. Okay. All right. And this will work. I got a flat brush, not really a ½ inch, but it will do. We're gonna get some more alizarin crimson here. Now, because I have white already in that pinkish color, I can use this nothing but alizarin crimson right now, and it should darken it right up. All right. I could use a little touch of white in this, but I won't, because I won't. It would be like, I'll throw some polka dots or if something on this dress. Okay. And if I tend to run out of the alizarin, I'll get some more. But like I say, I'll lighten up I'll add the pleats and whatnot to this once I make this a little more solid. It really doesn't matter if you go outside the lines, quote unquote, with alizarin, because you're not going to see it once it goes into the black anyway. Okay. All right. Cute enough. All right, let's get a little touch of white, and we'll just kind of cute little highlights there. Go in that kind of direction like this. You see how it blends the more you do it? Okay. Tighten it up a little bit though. Always gotta tighten it up a tad. All right. Come here, do the thing. A little bit of white there. And just like you would do in a flower. Same premise, believe it or not. Same premise. Okay. A little bit of something right here in this corner. Make it a little thin. Like that. Come here, do the same thing. Press. And you thin it and turn. Like that. Alright. Okay. Little dot of white on the corner. We'll just kind of put a little bit of shiny pleat things in there. Okay. Pop some of that around in here. I'll brighten it up a little bit. And it's just a little dot of white. And you keep playing with it, come around the edge like that. Borrow some from over here, add it over here a little bit. Okay. All right. Something like so. All right. All righty. Okay, Jessica's here. Hello, Jessica. All right. So let's deal with her. Well, I should do something with her little bobby socks, right? Let's put some. Let's get a little bit of white. Slight touch of that darker color there. I'll come here and add little bobby socks and something there. Okay. And come here and pop a little bit of bobby socks over here on this side. Just like that. And you know, little girls, they gotta match. So I'll get what's left, this little bit of crimson here. And we'll do it this way. We'll put a little pattern. Won't see too much pattern there, but we'll just put the pattern right here. All right. All right. Her hair, I'll get a little bit of blue, and I'll hold on, guys. Not everybody knows that I'm online. Okay, I'll put some blue here. Now blue, this particular blue is, as you can see, is transparent. It appears black. Okay, it will appear black. And what I'll do with this is I'll add probably a little bit of white or gray into this. And that'll add for the streaks of her hair. Okay. I'll add a little touch of water to it just to keep it wet a little longer, because when it's this warm in the room, this paint will dry that much faster. And I'll probably highlight it with a little gray. Okay. I don't necessarily have to really go directly follow the lines, because once it dries you wouldn't tell anyway. Okay. I'll take a script liner and I'll put little stripes in her hair of some sort. Okay. Let's take a script liner. We'll get a little bit of white and we'll put it right in here. Okay, and we'll brighten it up a little bit. Use a little bit of water, we'll thin it out. As you can see, it's starting to turn it grayish. And we'll highlight with that. Okay, and we'll just kind of use that color. And we'll kind of it is actually mixing him with that blue a little bit, just like that. Her little stringy hairs come out here, and like so. Usually, if I don't have enough water in it, it won't get the tight little free-flowing lines. It'll thicken up a little bit. Kind of, sort of. It's not really what I'm looking for. So I'll just get a little bit more water, put it in the paint. Remember, I have thick paint, so I can get away with it. And it's mixing in with that blue that I have. Okay. Same thing here. I can outline her head. All right. Then let's get some more. I'm going with the tip of the brush. It gives me a nice fine line. I'll keep doing a little stroke marks until I get what I'm looking for. And then follow the contour of her hair like that. You could do the same thing on the other side. Like I say, it doesn't have to be anatomically perfect. She's a little cartoon kid. Okay. So I hope some of this is, hey Bill, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you, Bill. So, little cartoon kid, got a little shine in her face, a little button nose and lips and all that. All right, let's pull back a little bit. Hit the focus. Let's bring her right about here. You see all of her for a little bit there, like that. All right. Okay, let's add some little polka dots, circle things, whatever represents what a little kid would wear. So I'll just use a little bit of, I'll just use this titanium white. All right, let's start with kind of an oval look here. Something like that. And we'll kind of pop an oval looking thing right up in here. Maybe a little something, something right there. Like that. Cute little kid dress, all right? All right, we'll pop one right here. Let's give her a total circle right about here somewhere. Okay. As you can see, starting to pick up some of that red, which is what I don't want, but it's okay. It says titanium white, we can just go right back over it. Like so. A little bit of something right there. All right. It's only showing red because it's not totally dry yet. All right. Oh, let's give her one right around here-ish, like that. Let's pop one right in here, like this. Okay. Cute little kid. This will be the little kid I just smack her upside her head and take her popcorn. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that. Only on Tuesdays. I'm just kidding. No, I wouldn't do that. All right. Then again, if it's caramel popcorn, we might have to talk. Here, let's give her a piece of a circle right here. I don't want to make it too symmetrical. Okay, yeah, let's give her a little something right up around in here like that. All right. We can make them a little more oval down her dress. Okay. Maybe one right here, a little kind of a part oval. A little something right up in here, maybe like that, and maybe right here. Okay. Little oval one right in here. Maybe one right fringe right here down below, like that, and a little whatever right here. All right, okay. She almost looks like a little black Minnie Mouse. All right, the red is coming through. Just get a little more titanium white. Thank you, Bill. Now, if by chance you're doing this and you get, a little red or whatever, it's all right. Leave it alone. Let it dry up. Let it tack up a little bit, and you go back over it again. This is titanium white, not mixing white. What's going on is probably a little water on the brush. And, hey, it's all right. It is what it is. All right, here, maybe a little something right here. So, I'll touch a little bit right here. Let's see if I can go back over that there. Okay, maybe a little something right in here. It's like so. All right, okay. Oh, let's take her. We'll give it a little shine here. Come here. Curve it around right in here like that. All right, for her little footses. All right. Okay, enough of that. I'm gonna start hearing the theme song to Romper Room or something, so I'm trying to get them thoughts out of my head. All right. Let's go up here somewhere around in this area right here. Okay. All right. You know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's take some white. I don't think I have any more of that. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, I do. A little water. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We'll give her a little bit of a shine right here on the side of her face. Like that. Maybe a little bit on her chin. Just a little reflective thing. Brighten her little button nose up a little bit. Alright. Give her a little bit of something right in here. Okay. A little bit on the bridge of her nose. Okay. Let's go here. I'll just rub that out like that. That's cute. How they wrap it up in there like that. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Enough of that. Let's put some crap there. All right. Let's play. I really don't want to use this brush. This brush is a little thick, so I'm going to go back into my, well, let's see if I can do it with this. Can I do it with this? Yeah, well, we'll make it work somewhat. I might have to go a little smaller than this, but we'll see. Okay. My brother sent me something silly that I don't want to look at right now. All right, let's do something. Let's just go into our, now this is a deeper blue. Obviously it's a transparent blue, so we're gonna play with this. We'll have a little fun while I'm doing this. So we're gonna go into our blue. I'm gonna need some more of this blue. And we'll kind of pop it right up in here like that. I have it come down like this. Something around here, whatever. Who cares? Right up in here. You can barely, well, you can barely see it, but it's there. Well, what I should have done is add glycerin to this, and I didn't, so it's gonna dry, but it's all right. I know you guys don't know what the heck I'm doing, but you'll see in a second. We'll pop something like that in there like this, all right? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need the other brush. This one might be a little too thick. This might be a little too large. I want to play with this brush, and yet I don't. I think it's a little too large, which is too bad. I had such high hopes for this brush. We'll put it right here. Here's a 1/2-inch brush. We'll deal with the 1/2-inch brush. Okay, here we go. Let's go with a little bit of, obviously, white. All right. I'm going to need, I'll use glycerin with the white. All right. I'll pull the paint towards me. I want to keep a sharp edge here. All right, so let's take this and we'll shape off one right around, we'll shape it right around here. We'll come here and we're gonna come like that. And we're gonna lower it. We're coming around, and we're gonna go, oh, this way. We're gonna curve it around there like that. I don't want it too bright. We're gonna add the brightness later. And we're gonna come around like that. Keep going back and forth there. I want the, not necessarily striations, but the tone of the color there, like that. Okay. Let's get a little more glycerin. I did not clean off the brush. I should clean off the brush real quick here. All right, let's get a little more glycerin. On the edge of the brush, pull that white toward here. We're gonna establish the light source to be, oh, right here. So we'll just put a curve, come out around, like that. And we're gonna do it again. All right, just like that, all right. Just like this. All right, something like that. All right, okay. Go back into our dark area here, and we're just going to darken this half, just like this. It won't be totally dark, but it'll be darker than the other part. Just like that, and we'll come on around. We'll kind of fade that, just like that. All right, okay. That's one part. That's the part that's facing right toward us in our face. Okay, all right, let's take the same 1/2-inch brush, some glycerin. We're coming back into our white. Pull it toward me. Let's pop like that, and then we'll come around like that, and pop one there, and come around real quick. I want this to kind of accentuate that a little bit more. Okay. All right, something like that. We'll come here. We'll pop a crooked one right here, and then pop it in there. The vanishing point will be up here. Pop one right here, and like that. Come out here, bigger one. We're gonna curve it around like that. Okay, just like that. This I got a little bit of blue on in the white. It's all right. Right here, and put a quick one right there. Like that. I'll just keep doing it. Like fade it out there, like so. All right. I want it a little bit brighter up here, so we'll kind of like that. I just want to accentuate one side a little brighter than the other. Bring it around. Bring it around. Bowl it, make it look like a bowl up there. Up around here. Okay. All right. Need some more Prussian blue. Hey, Mew Mew, how are you? It's been a little while. Good to see you. No problem, Bruce. I understand. I feel you. This is going to be one of the pieces I'll probably sell at the banquet. There'll be probably quite a few black themed things I'll be selling. Okay, out here, let's pull this out. I want white in it, but not necessarily super bright. So, like there's a little bit of petals going on here. So I'll just come here like this. Just like that. And I'll come out here. Then I'll pop one out here like this. Okay, just like that. Maybe a little edge here. Sometimes just a slight edge of color will help you out, like that. A little curve. So I don't necessarily have to have it super bright. Just like that, and we'll kind of circle them around like this. Okay. All right. Let's go up here. Let's pop one up here. All right. That's like that. Bring it on around. Okay. Something like that. All right. We're going to come out in here. A little bit of glycerin here. Let's get a little bit of white in there. I don't want it too bright. Some of these leaves look like they're kind of sneaking around. So let's put one. Let's curve it like this. Let's kind of fade that. And you can use your finger, just kind of fade it in there. Okay. Let's come here like this. And we'll kind of pop one in this direction like this. Just make it disappear. Make that fade in there like that. All right. All right. Let's get another one. Let's make that one curve around. So we got that one out there, but we'll have it kind of curve around this way. Let's make this pretty dark there. Like that. We'll make a little curve there. Okay. In doing that, I have to accentuate obviously one half of this flower. Very simple. Let's get some more white. So right here, and a little flick of the wrist. I'll keep on doing it until I get the striations I'm looking for. Okay, like that. I'll leave it like that. It's all right. The other fold, which is right here, all I need really is a little tracing of where it is and very slight color there. You got a nice little fold in there. All right, see how that's done? Let's go back into a little bit of blue. Lighten it with a little bit of white there on the brush. Get a little touch of glycerin. The glycerin just makes the paint move around easier. All right. I don't want it super bright, but just come here and kind of give a little bit of something, something over there. Just like that. Okay. All right. Actually, what I want there is a flipped up, turned up leaf. Petal. Not leaf, petal. So I'll come here, right, kind of put it up there like that, and then bring it on down and just trail it like that. We'll smooth out this area right in there. All right, so we got something turned up, upward there. Just like that, turn it up. Just like that. We'll lighten it up there. All right, so we got one that's kind of turned over there. All right, all right. Let's do something here. I'll do it this way. Let's come here like this. Like that. All right. Okay. Get a little bit of blue, a little touch of white with that blue. A little glycerin. And we'll come here just like this. Follow the turns here. As I'm doing this, I'm gonna let it just fade out and go out that way. I'll come here, very soft, and it gets heavier here, heavier here. And we'll just kind of let it do its thing. Okay, go back into our deep blue here. I'll start off in the middle here, and we'll kind of see, you push that deep blue into that lighter blue. Gives you a nice little transition right there, in there. Don't worry about the blue going out here. Okay. Yeah, you guys should see that. Let's go up above here. All right. Okay. A little bit of white. It's got glycerin in it. And we're going to come here, and I'll give it a little push and a quick flick. A little push. A little push. It can do to be a little bit brighter than that. It can be a little brighter than that, because that is the side that's catching the light. So I'm going into my titanium white. Be careful. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of dots after a while. All right, back here is catching more light. Something like that. All right. Okay. I want get some more dark blue here. I'm just, just creating petals and mischief now. A little bit of white there. 9 o'clock, all right. And we're gonna come out here and we'll curve it. I'm overlapping as I'm doing this. Get a stronger white edge for separation. I'm just following the flow of where the petals would be. So I guess I just got petals popping all over the place here. Okay. And as I do this, see, I can strengthen. I'll get one of like a point and brighten that a little bit. Okay, like that. All right. I can strengthen that upturned petal a little more. This guy up here. Right up in here. Have them come downward. The other ones are going in slightly curved direction that way. Like that. All right. Let's give him a little bit of something, a little more. Yeah. I'll lightly keep going over this till it brightens up a little bit. Doesn't necessarily have to be solid. I just want to brighten one side a little more. Okay, like that. Oh, of course, you guys didn't see all of that. I'll just brighten the top part up in here. Just a little bit. Hey, you know, you can take your finger and smooth some of that out if you must. All right, it's really up to you how you want this to play out. All right. Okay, there's a little bit of blue here, but it doesn't really matter because it's all, I can take some glycerin and we'll reactivate it. Glycerin will do that. All right. Now this is more glycerin than paint, so I'll make them translucent. Okay, more glycerin than paint. Got a little bit of, obviously a little bit of paint, but watch. I'm gonna come here, out here, and just kind of do one of those numbers. Out here. Curve it in. Those striations help. As you can see, it kind of helps you make these fellas kind of disappear into that darkness there. Okay. And it depends on how much of it you want. Come here and curve, go on in. It's a separate petal in itself. Take it, curve. Like that, and you can keep it going and going and going and going. All right, okay. Sugar Plum, designs by Cab Pro. How are you? It's good to see you guys. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I forget this camera's on. So Sugar Plum, Flea Stacks, Cab Pro. There's a few of you, Mew Mew's here, Bruce is here, Sonia. Jessica's here. Maria is here if she hasn't fallen asleep yet. Nap time comes quick to thee. Well, I'll stop there. All right. Let's get some green here. Okay. Let's come out around here and we'll just kind of we'll do it full length here. Bring it right about there. All right. Here, we'll just kind of play with it like this. Yeah, we'll have one come right toward here somewhere. Yeah, fine. That was a very nice painting you've done. With the bird, I believe it's the parrot. That was awesome. That was very impressive. I like that. All right. Okay. Glycerin into the green here. Let's start putting this. When you're doing leaves, don't be shy about them. Don't try to make them all fit into the panel. Sometimes they won't, but never disrupt the flow of your work. Keep going, okay? So leaves can be practically, once you're comfortable with doing them, they can be whatever shape you're looking for, okay? They can be short, they can be long, they can be curved, all right? As long as you get the general shape happening with them. It's really up to you how you want them to go down, okay? And you can kind of whip through them after a while, okay? The faster you do them, believe it or not, the better they tend to look, okay? All right. Let's do this yellow ochre. We'll pop a little bit of white in that yellow ochre. We'll just pull it out, get a little glycerin here. Okay, our light source is coming from the left. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. The quicker you do it, okay. I can have mine go all sorts of craziness going on with them. I have to go from the bottom on this one too. Since I'm pressed for time, I'm gonna use the corner of the brush. We do a little highlight here. Just the corner of the brush, like that. You gotta add the sound effects or it just doesn't work. Something like that. Corner of the brush. Sometimes you're only using literally a couple hairs of the brush to pull this off. Okay. I look at the monitor a lot because it looks like somebody else is painting this thing. So it's just to make sure everything's kind of even, kind of right. All right. But that's why you see me looking at it like that. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit of white. I'll put it here. Little touch of white. Something kind of bright. Little glycerin. I'm still dipping into the yellow ochre, but a little more white. The brighter the highlight, really the less of it you need. So I just want little touches in certain little areas there. And it really just helps it to stand out a little bit more. I don't have to do every one, okay? It won't be necessary to do every one. I'll give it a little push and just guide it right on in. It just makes it pop out a little more. All right, okay. Let's be slick. Let's take some red. A little touch of glycerin. I'm doing on both sides of the brush. This cover over here, because you got that red dress on and you're working with two color opposites here. So I'm gonna play with this red a little bit. So right now I'm playing around with color here. See, you get to mess with color now. You tease color around, play with it. You don't necessarily have to do it. But we're not done. Oh no, we're not done yet. We're gonna get a little bit of blue. I'll put the blue right here. A little touch of white, a slight touch. A little glycerin here. Be careful with your blue when put it on the red, because it, may turn purple on you. You see what's happening? See that? A little bit more blue, a little touch of white. You gotta just return that blue back, okay? Because one, the red isn't obviously entirely dry. All right. Let's keep that red. Let's go up here. We'll play that blue up here a little bit. Just like that. All right, but you see what's going on now, right? A little bit past the red, and you let it fade into the red. This is why you have that tiny touch of white in there, to have it show a little bit. You follow me? All right. Yeah, I got a clock right over here. I'm having fun now. They're gonna have to wait. Okay, let's let's do this real quick. Bruce don't want to see me get a beat down. I understand. Let's get some we'll do it with we'll do it with the blue. I should mix a little white with this blue, but never mind. All right. I did it backwards. I'm sorry. My bad. I did it backwards. Let's get a little bit of this yellow ochre. We'll do yellow ochre. All yellow ochre. We're going to go into our blue and just get the tip of blue on there. It's really too dark, but we'll play with it today. And we'll come here and we'll just kind of... Not enough blue. Let's get a load of blue. Pop it in there like this. Well, actually, we should just kind of pop it in there like that. Boom. Come out here. Pop. Pop. Come out here. Another one. Pop. And we'll put a couple of little doodads in there like that. And come out here. Pop like that. Dig up some more blue. You got plenty of yellow. Just get that blue in there. Come out there. Boom, just like that. All right. Still plenty of yellow to play with. And we'll string some along out here like this. Boom, going another direction. Let's have one come over here and say hello. I know I have a lot of blue left, so let's take this blue and make a pile like that. That makes life easier for you. All right, we're gonna go back into our ochre, okay, and go into that blue. Get a nice healthy serving of that blue. And we're gonna put one, let's have them come this way. Even though it's dark blue, I know it is. We'll have it out here like that. Put one right in here, and we'll just pop one right there, right there. We'll put a couple in that way, curve one that way. So it's like we got a little group of these flowers, just, you know, being themselves, just acting out like that. Okay. Let's get some more blue here. Got one more. We'll have it come out this way, like that, and we'll just kind of a little larger than that. So get glip. Uh-oh, did it shut off on me? Nope, it's back. All right, we're back. It did shut off. Why? I don't know, but it did. Maybe even my machine's telling me get the hell out of here. I'm just a glutton for power. I'm having fun. Leave me alone. Anyway, I think I'm still on with you guys. All right. Okay. I guess I believe I better get up out of here. Yeah, I gotta go because Billy's talking about alligators from Mars. So I think it's time for me to take my exit. Just a little bit of light green here. And we'll put little vein things in here, just because. A little brighter. We'll do this real quick. So we got little veiny leaves happening here. You don't necessarily got to put them in there. Some people like them. Some people don't. Thank you, Bruce. Well, when I get like that, I tend to paint a little bit of everything. I've done a moose. I've done a barn. Flowers of various sorts. This is more of a fantasy thing. Now I did a little cartoon girl. A little bit of everything today. All right. Okay. I think that's it. All right. I think we've got her. Cute little kid. Don't know what I'll name it. Who knows? But there was entirely different picture under this. Okay. One I didn't, like I said, I didn't particularly care for too much, so I changed it up a little bit. A lot of it. I got rid of it. I rarely don't put my signature on the right-hand side, but obviously, you know, this side is occupied, so we'll put it right here. I'd like to thank you guys for checking this out. Appreciate you. Now, when my signature is a little too close, I'll just kind of go on the other side here. And put the date here, it's all right. Yeah, that looked like a 4-year-old did it. We can do that better. Here we go. No offense to the 4-year-olds who have no kind of muscle control in their head. This is one of these rare pieces that I didn't put any no tape. So make sure this is solid enough here. All right, I believe I got it here. All right, little Bobby socks. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that part. I'm glad I looked over there and remembered it really quick. She gotta have that little, whatever they call these freaking things in their hair. Little bowling ball, whatever's here. I forgot all about this thing. Well, it's not gonna show on the other side. It's all right. Forgot about it. Okay, the light source will be probably around in here like that, and put a little dot there for it. Okay. All right, cute little kid. I think I can brighten her eyes a little bit, just a little bit. Kids arguing outside. Just brighten her eyes a little bit, brings it out. Okay. Okay. I do truly believe that should be about it. I'm gonna outline her face with a little bit of white, just a little bit. Just to bring it out a little bit more, probably a little bit here on her forearm, just a little bit, maybe a little touch on her hand, finger. All right, I think I'm done bothering with this. No more nitpicking. She's done. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I do got to get up out of here. Okay, I'm looking for, is there anything else I needed? I don't think so. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. No problem, guys. Good to see you too, Sugar Plum. Yeah, it's a little something different. I gotta do. I might do. Okay, I did this one. I've got Betty Boop in there already. So that's 2 figures. Who the dinner thing isn't until May, so it leaves me more than enough time. I might do something like this again, something similar, more or less. Okay. Later on this evening, I'll come back and I'll take a picture of it. I'll post it, and the whole thing, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Haven't titled it. Watch somebody. Now this is intended for way down the road, a month from now, and someone's gonna try to ask for it today or whatever. It's just the way things happen. But but this is spur of the moment. I wasn't playing. A little girl, cartoon girl, little fantasy flower. She's like little kids do. Their fascination and wonderment and all of that happy horse stuff. So, all right. Hope you do come back to Sleep Stacks. And thank you very much, Maria. Yes, it's something different. It is definitely something different. I don't normally do it too often. I don't normally paint moose too often either. And I don't do too many animals. But, you know, I have to be more or less in the mood to do them. All right. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Let me get up off of here. Okay. Yep. I got less than 5 minutes to go 3 miles. I can do it. No, I'm not. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys take care. Enjoy your weekend. Will I pop back on here? Well, it's tomorrow. It's Saturday, right? Who knows? I don't know. It all depends on timing or whatever. If Bruce is on, we'll see. I don't know. Jessica might be on. Who knows? What I'll do. But I'll do something. Maybe.